Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Saint Laurent as a brand and also my experience with some of their items. I don't have a large collection from Saint Laurent. I only have literally 2 items, this one bag here and then one small SLG, which I'll show you in a minute. So I only have 2 items from Saint Laurent, but my experience has been positive so far. So I'm going to share details, wear and tear, and all of that. I also want to talk about how this particular bag, which is the Toy LouLou bag, still very popular. It's the smallest of the LouLou collection. How this has changed over the years. The design has been tweaked and changed, including the strap as well as the inside compartment, and of course the price has changed as well, so we'll talk about that. But I also want to talk about some of the noise I've been hearing around Chanel and Louis Vuitton, specifically with their price increases in the last few years. Now, we all know that all of the luxury houses, they all do price increases from time to time. This is no secret, but specifically for Chanel and Louis Vuitton, it seems like the pace in which they so frequently raise their prices, and also the fact that they're raising their prices so high, meaning the percentage increases are above the sort of average that we've been accustomed to seeing in the last few years. They've kind of gone a bit overboard, I think I could say that. And then coupled with the fact that in the case of both Chanel and Louis Vuitton, there have been lots of stories circulating about how the quality has been really hit or miss, and with the quality decline in some areas, it's almost more difficult to swallow the new highly increased prices because the quality is declining. So it's kind of like a mismatch there. So I wanted to talk about Saint Laurent as an option. I have just my iPad open here because I want to show you also some of the newer colors that have come out in the Toy LouLou line. Lots of new colors. I remember when this first came out, they only had like 2 or 3 different colors. Black one here, and then I think they had like a light tan or taupe color and an ivory color, and then they eventually added like navy and red, and now they have a whole line of colors, a whole wide array. So I'll show you in a minute. This one here, in case you're not familiar or you don't know the story, I purchased this back in 2018, so it's been about 4 years. I did do a wear and tear video at some point, so if I can find it, I'll link it up above. It'll also be in my YSL playlist. But as you can see here, there is some wrinkling on the front flap, which is different from the leather quality on the back. And this is to no fault of Saint Laurent. This is my fault. I think I mentioned this a while back, but I got caught in the rain several times wearing this bag. And obviously when I'm wearing this crossbody, which is the only way that I tend to wear this bag, I have this part touching my body against my clothes, so it's somewhat protected from the elements. This portion here is what is exposed to the outside elements. So as I'm walking all over the place, I'm getting hit with rain or snow. I don't remember, maybe it was both. And so this here got pretty soaked on a couple of occasions. Now I do try my best to just wipe it down really fast, either with, a tissue or my sleeve, but I think, it was just one too many times this happened. So you can see here after the water absorbs, it gets a little bit like crinkly, wrinkly. It's not bad actually. I don't mind it. And again, this is a 4-year-old bag, but you can see that it has gotten a bit wrinkled. I do think that if I use some moisturizer on this, I do have catwalk leather moisturizer. I think that could actually minimize the look of the wrinkles. So maybe I will try that. But that's what it looks like all around. The bottom looks like so. It's very kind of clean, solid bottom. Pretty structured. The only wear or tear that I can point out is literally there's like almost nothing. There's one little corner. Which corner is it? I don't think I can even see it. Oh, can you see right there? There's like a little bit of rubbing happening in that corner where the leather is folded. It's very, very minimal. And like I said, I've worn this bag for 4 years. Very casual. Kind of just like every day on the go. It's a nice small size for your daily essentials. So let me show you. It has the YSL logo in the front. Kind of big for me. It's kind of loud for me, but it's also, simple. So it's not like all over monogram or anything like that. So I don't mind too much. It has the matelassé quilting, which I love. It's the signature YSL. You can see here all the beautiful stitch work. And then you open it up. It has a pretty strong and sturdy magnet. You can hear that. It's not so strong that you feel like you're ripping the leather open, but it's also not so weak that you feel like it's insecure. You know, you want your belongings inside to be safe. So I love that it's a simple magnetic closure. Now here's where it gets a little bit different from the new design that I've noticed, and I'll show you on the iPad, the newer ones. But you can see here, this is what it looks like. It's kind of hard to see because it's black, but I've talked about how I really love the compartments in this bag. And you can see here, there are two main compartments. And then across the back here is a zippered compartment. So you can put some cards or cash or anything you want to keep extra secure in that pocket. Here, again, I did a what's in my bag or what fits in my bag. So if you watch that video, you'll see all of my essentials fit and then some. Here, this compartment here is kind of cool because it's the divider. And I know some people don't like dividers in their bags, but I tend to like compartments just because they help keep everything organized and they're not, you know, my things aren't rolling around everywhere. So this one I love because it is just large enough for a standard card holder. So any kind of standard size card holder will slip right in here. So it's like really snug and easy access right in the center. And then here you've got another compartment, and then along the side there are 3 credit card slots, which is convenient if you don't want to carry a wallet or a separate card holder. And then along the back here is a larger, a bit wider open pocket. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with the zipper. So there's 8 separate compartments in this tiny little bag. It really does pack a punch. You can fit pretty much any phone unless your phone is gigantic. I have a plus size phone and it fits fine with the case. Keys, sunglasses, lipstick, card holder, those all fit comfortably. It's really light, it's really smushy, it's really comfortable on the body. And then you can see here, this is where the straps latch on. And this is what the strap looks like. So let me just move some of this over. And I'll bring the iPad back to show you the newer designs and the differences. So this is the strap, and some of you asked me why I didn't consider the larger LouLou sizes. Those are really fun too, but I tend to prefer leather straps whenever possible just because I feel like it's a bit more warm against the body, meaning the chains tend to be quite cold to the touch. So like in the summer when you're wearing a t-shirt or a light dress or a tank top, I don't like that cold feeling. And also straps tend to be just more comfortable. You know, they're not as heavy, right? Metal versus leather, it's a totally different tactile feeling. So I did love that the LouLou comes with the leather strap. And the fact that it is removable, that's just bonus because I do have other chains that I use interchangeably with the LouLou. So I have a silver chain. I don't have it in front of me, but I can kind of play around and dress it up with that. So I do love that it comes with the leather. It does have 3 holes to adjust to your height. I am about 5 feet 6 inches tall for reference, about 115, 118 pounds or so. I'm very small chested, and I only say that because I think that's sometimes important to know when you're wearing a bag crossbody. The bags, all the bags that I have tend to lay longer on me because I don't have much stuff going on in the front to like pull it up, if you know what I mean, ladies. So I am putting it on the shortest. I'm not really short or petite, but I still put it on the shortest one here, and I love it. It fits, like it just hits me right where I want it to hit me, not too high, not too low on my hip. I love it. So love that there are options here. Of course, I love that there's this little bit of leather. You guys know, I know this is such a small thing, but I'm very nitpicky about these kinds of things. I don't like when the leather flaps around and eventually gets like, you know, all rolled up and twisted. I like that it's neat and it kind of lays flat. So yeah, this is the old strap. The newer strap does not look like this. So I'm going to show you on the iPad. So those are the couple of changes. Oh, I did promise to show you what's in here. I hardly use this, I have to say, because nowadays I'm just using a card holder. But this one, I think I got this about 3 or 4 years ago too. I might have got this, can't remember which one I got first, the LouLou or this wallet, but it's my only real compact size wallet that I own, so I'm definitely keeping it. It's beautiful. I always said that the croc embossed leathers from YSL are just gorgeously done, shiny, beautiful. You can see the detail here, classic YSL logo. Inside, really smooth, soft, buttery, and it's got, I think this is still available. I don't know the exact name, but it should be still available in the stores, even though it's been a few years. You've got 3 card slots on each side. You've also got extra compartments here. I've used this maybe a few times, so it's definitely not been used a lot. Here, I love the fact that there was another compartment here for extra, change. Oh, look at that beautiful croc. That's so pretty, the detailing. Anyway, yeah, I probably should use this because I feel like it's getting neglected just sitting in the box, and the zipper is getting kind of rough. And it wasn't like that before if you've watched my other videos. Okay, so just wanted to show you that. Let me show you on the iPad the new design and how it has changed a bit. So, okay, here I've pulled over my iPad so that you can see all the different colors that are being offered now. So many more colors, from reds and oranges and yellows to blues and greens and grays, like purple denims, suede material. It's not just the leather anymore. It's like everything. There's so many. So I guess the bag is still pretty popular because the offering has grown quite a bit and there's a lot available on their website. The interesting thing though, I'm just going to randomly just pick one. This one here, all of these are priced at now $15.90. And when I bought mine, it was just over $1,000, but I had some kind of promo code when I got it. It was a department store promo code. There was like a sale going on, so I saved maybe $100 or $200. I think I also used my cash back on, at the time it was called Ebates, now it's called Rakuten. So I got it for, I think, under $1,000. So the price has gone up quite a bit. So it's not like Saint Laurent spares us from price increases. They're just not as exorbitant as some of the other designer houses that we constantly hear about. But yeah, the price has gone up quite a bit. So it's almost $1,600 US. The interesting thing is though, I found that they still have these available on the Saks Fifth Avenue website, at least in this color, which is the taupe. And you can see here the price is $14.50, so I don't know why that is, unless this is the older design, the older version, but I can't really tell. Let me first show you. I know I'm bouncing around. Let me show you how these are different from the version that I have, this one here. Okay, I'm really close up right now, guys. So you see here, the strap, first of all, is different. There is now like a buckle, and then the holes you can't see in this photo. It's very, very similar. It's still detachable, which I love. It still has the lobster clasps, but yeah, the strap is different. Look at that one versus this one here. I mean, I don't really care. I feel like they're both fine. I don't have a strong preference either way, but I did notice that they're different. So this one has like looped leather, and it's just a different look at the bottom with the holes. And let me see if I can find a better picture. Oh, look at that. See? So definitely a different strap. And more holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 holes versus 3 holes here. So that could be a good thing. It's much more, I guess, like versatile. More options depending on your height and how you like to wear it, high or low. So that's a good thing. Then here, yeah, so this middle compartment here, remember I showed you earlier on mine, there's like a little bit of a slot, a gap, and you can slip in your card holder or cash or whatever. They got rid of that, it looks like. And again, I'm just basing this off of photos, so it's hard. I haven't seen the new model in person, but if anyone owns this or has seen it, please let me know in the comments below. Let us all know. But you can see here that it looks like just one divider. So it's not a functional, like it doesn't serve any purpose other than to divide the 2 compartments. Whereas the one that I have, it's a divider plus it's like a compartment in and of itself, if that makes sense. So I don't know why they changed that. I kind of wish they had left it, but yeah, they did change it. Yeah. So those are the 2 design changes that I could spot. And then of course the price changed, it's gone up, and then the colors, there's so many more colors, but other than that, it is still very much like essentially the same bag. This is my bag right here, but this is the updated model. So anyway, sometimes I get a little bit annoyed when a brand will change a design that's already working really well and customers are happy. But in this case, I feel like, the changes that they made were pretty minimal, and I feel like the current bag, the new model that they're offering is still just as lovely. And I don't know. I mean, I think I would still be interested if I didn't own this version. I think I would still be interested. It's such a cute little bag. It's so just handy dandy. Like I said, it packs a punch. You can carry all of your everyday essentials, unless you're the kind of person that needs a big bag that carries just a lot of stuff. If you're okay with a smaller bag, mini bag, then this is so super cute. The price has gone up, as I mentioned, but it's still fairly reasonable in the world of luxury brands, because you think of like the Chanel wallet on chain. It is now, almost more than double that, right? Or almost double the price of this, the current price of this. And then you've got, there are other bags out there that are definitely more, and they might even be smaller. They might not even hold as much. So I like this. This is really key. This here, the fact that the strap comes off and you can play around with it with different straps and chains, that makes it, I don't know, I just feel like it's so much more versatile that way. And you can also just carry it around like this in a larger bag if you want to. You can use it as a little clutch. It's super cute. Funny enough, this is probably the bag that my husband and my kids like the most, because they say it's so cute and smushy. They say it's like the pillow bag, because it's the quilting makes it really fun. So that's my take on Saint Laurent. The quality, in my experience, has been great. I have not had any kind of excessive wear or tear, no defects, no quality issues that I could think of. I don't think I've ever purchased anything from Saint Laurent and then had to return it. Yeah, I don't think I have. So the 2 items that I purchased, I was happy and I kept them. So there are other bags that I am eyeing and I have been eyeing, but I'm just not going to buy them because I feel like they're too repetitive for my collection. And you guys know I'm trying to keep it tight. But I do really love the Jamie bag. I feel like the lambskin on the Jamie is gorgeous. Let me see if I can find it. It's this one here. This is the Jamie bag. I saw it a couple of years ago in the boutique and I felt it, and it was so incredibly soft. It's all lambskin. I feel like it's really pretty with the quilting. The black is really just chic, classic. The chain, it goes in and out of the grommets really smoothly. It's really fun. And then at the top, let me show you, there is a leather break here, so it makes it more comfortable versus it being all chain. So I think this bag is really nice. This one here is going for $2,650. So compare that to like the Chanel Classic Flap. If you're not into the Classic Flap look and you want something a little bit more edgy, a little different, something that is not as popular or not as much seen on the streets, then this is a really nice bag. It comes in multiple colors. Oh, and then here is the toy size version of the puffer bag, which has kind of like a similar vibe from the Toy LouLou that I have, because it's got that like smushy, mushy quilting. It's really fun. I don't know. I feel like this is a fun option too. I know it was really popular for a while. I imagine it's still kind of popular. Price is pretty decent. It's $18.50, so it's a little bit higher than the price of the LouLou in the toy size. I think it was $15.90 I showed earlier. So yeah, this is just a few $100s more, but it's also a little bit bigger. You can see it's like more of a rectangular shape, and I don't know, it just looks very huggable. So definitely check out Saint Laurent if it's something that you're interested in, if you like their aesthetic. I feel like their price range might be a little bit more reasonable compared to some of the other luxury brands, and you may not have as much drama with them as you do with some of the other luxury brands, right? So anyway, this was a quickie. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.